Then the day the judge announced that I'm going to be sentenced for a long period of years, and I thought that was the end of my life. It's like a death sentence. As it is, my life was really like a toilet bowl. And with a prison conviction, it's not going to get any better. And there was a time that I thought, should I just end my life at this point of time?
During the war, the siren stopped. We had to run for our shelter. Wherever we are, the Japanese are very, very scary. If you are done wrong, they cut off your hand, they cut off your head. All of us are very, very scared.
Of course, I was afraid. In 1985, there was no information at all about HIV, how it is spread and how it is not spread. There was a real sense of fear. All the doctors, nurses, and staff were so frightened that nobody would take up the role.
Music has always been my biggest passion. I love rapping. So when I found out last year that I have vocal cord palsy and I will lose my voice, my world just collapsed.
You saw there how fears don't discriminate. Now 600 performers from the Singapore SOKA Association will take you into their maze of uncertainty, depicting how fear traps and paralyzes its victims.
You feel it running through your bones, heart racing, rip through your soul. Start pacing, got no control. Hold on, you're not all alone. No, they will never stop me. Oh no. No, they can never do it. No, no. They can never do it.
Can't write my story.
See the cracks on my knuckles while I conquer the struggle. I'm never gonna stop till my knees start to buckle. Rise from the rubble, stand tall with my own feet on the line. I will fight.
Oh, you're so little. Victory isn't that thing. And I will not negotiate.
During the war, we had wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning to queue for the food. Sometimes there's no more left. Neighbors will share their food with us, and my aunties and my cousins and all, we make quick cakes to go to the quarters to share the cakes. That's how we survived.
I remember my patient who was crying profusely. He cried and he cried, and his tears filled my shoulder pads. I felt so helpless. I didn't know what to do. I gave him a hug, and he felt so relieved. These hugs I learned from my mom. When I was a child, she comforted me, and now I use it for my patients.
There was total silence from my family because I knew that they didn't want to have anything to do with me. And then there was this officer, I was sitting down with him and he was talking to me, and he understood the struggles I was going through. He made arrangements for an open visit where I could actually meet my family, my daughter especially. I remember that Monday morning, I could hold her hand and just say, "Will you forgive me?" And that brought reconciliation to that family. And that carried me through all these years, even to now.
I told him he has two things, willpower and willpower, hence Will Smith. He also once told me his story about his great-grandmother, remember?
Yeah, she got 13 kids, raised all by herself, and she didn't give up. So, why should I?
Yeah, he also said to me, every breath we take,
It's a bonus.
Never give up, that's my life motto. Through the obstacles, this life that I steer, moving from the past, and now I'm right here. Clouds go by, sometimes it rains. Think about the future when it comes to change. Not past, never last, never stop climbing. No matter what's in front, don't you ever stop trying. Life is a constant race without a finish line. Dreams that I would chase forever in my mind. Sometimes you win, sometimes you feel like all is lost, and no one's there to hear your thoughts just come across. Stars never stop to shine, it's in your blood. To never slow down when life gets rough. Even if you fall, know you gotta stand tall. Push comes to shove, you gotta give your all. Give your all.
Victory is in my face.
Stand tall. Give your all.
Today, we are very fortunate. There's no more war, and Singapore is very peaceful. There is enough food to go around. We no longer have to starve, but we should not take it for granted. Till today, I continue to cook and share my food with everyone.
It didn't happen overnight. I had to work long hours and to re-establish this trust that I had broken. The groups of people that I've been impacting, ex-convicts, some even serving prison sentence, single moms, physically disabled people, I don't see their disability, but I see their ability. And the officer that helped me during those difficult times, today we are good friends, and he's one of those that is actually working with me together.
When I first started doing this, I was on my own. Over the years, my team grew, and I also started these HIV support groups because the HIV patients can help each other, so can their family members. That's the reason why I'm still here. The virus does not discriminate, but humans do. It's important the whole community helps out because no one should be left behind.
For me, I will always want to move forward. to be the voice for the community. If the situation is bad, it gives you a chance to make it better, to be great, to fill up that gap, to prove that you can do it.
Nobody said it was easy. Nothing was really promised. I learned to be really honest with the things that I just witnessed. I see the strength, I see the pain. I feel the fight, just let it rain. I feel the soul, I see the glory. I let it down, let it unfold. And so don't you ever give in. See how far that you've come. Stand as one and put up. Feel the beat of the drums.
Singapore, stand up with me right now. Rise up as one. NDP 2019. Let me hear you sing along with us. Let's go.
You do the best you can. Reach out for your fellow man. Gotta make a stand. Recognize you can play your part. Let it come right from your heart. Be prepared to give a little more.
Everybody wave.